Hello everyone and welcome back. We're back tonight with more of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third. Last time we made our way through the silver hallway isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. And which we had to go through with the team that Kevin was leading, and this time we're continuing through the gold. Oh no, we're on the silver road. The gold road was what we finished last time. So this time we're continuing the silver road with Riez's team. So let's go ahead and finish that up tonight. Alright. Let's see, I want to check something real quick before I did that. Wait a minute. Map. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll just continue for now. I'll probably have to check what I want next time I hit a place to heal up. Alright, let's see. Okay, again, this path is more straightforward, but I still need to make sure I don't miss any treasure chests.
That was the sword of Bender.
Wow, okay. I'll take it. Oh no, I think you might have been scarier right then, Tito.
Well, that takes care of that.
Uh, 50 of Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind Sepith, and 100 each of Time, Space, and Mirage Sepith. You again? At least Phantom Thief B is a gentleman. Oh, screw that.
There is nothing my sword cannot cut.
Found attack 3. 8 of 12, but that would never have happened. Hideko would never have denied Sato back then. See, she didn't have much money in those days, yet she paid cash for the machine. Obtain Sylvan. What? What? It seems familiar somehow.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. I thought I may have seen this weapon somewhere before, but it must have been my imagination. It certainly seems like a capable one, though, so I think I'll use it all the same. Here's a crossbow for a crossbro. I don't actually have a crossbow through your father. Sorry. We got one in the other chest on the Golden Road. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh well.
Giant, my thanks to thee.
Reese Witherspoon. Look at the stream, Reen. How you doing tonight? Found Kumono Tachi. Four of 36. It is yet to be spoken of in legend, for its mother was a modest carpenter who carved it with no other purpose than to hold a confession. It was never meant for a grand display, but for a quiet, sincere love.
Nicely done.
Found Reviving Balm. An empty coffer, devoid of any treasure. Go seek another. Okay.
We did it!
How you doing tonight, Reem? Alright, here we go. Okay, nope, I can't. I was wondering if I was gonna be able to buy. Ingredients for cooking, but I can't. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, what courses do I need? Let's see here. Okay, do I need defense 3 on anybody? 1, 2. I need 3 defense 3s. HP 3. I need 2 HP 3s. Mine 3s next. And mine 3s next. Okay, don't need any more mine 3s. Let's see, what was after that? Attack 3. next. P3 next, I think? Oh no, evade. Okay, yeah. Okay, no evades. Let's see, P1. Two and P3s if I can get that many. Nope, I don't get one. But that's fine. Yeah, let's get it for Tita. Cast 2 and move 3. Okay, I need a cast 2 if I can get it. And a move 3. Okay, yeah, I can get a cast 2. And then I can't get a move 3. EP cut 3 I can't get. EP3 I can get. So I'll check that next. One EP3. Okay, hit 3. Alright, after that I'll be done. Alright. That's all I can do for now. Okay, I'll be right back. Just alright, let's move on. Probably gonna finish up the Silver Road now. Oh! Could that be the exit, perhaps? It certainly seems to be. I wonder if Kevin and his group are on the other side already.
I think we're gonna have to fight our way to it, though.
Yeah? Oh, right. What?
Kevin?
Five? Didn't I only have 4 with the other fight?
Kevin!
Can't even reach that far. Darn it. Alright, fine. You know what? Let's give it a go anyway.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Nope. Alright, it was worth a try. Let's see. Blade Dancer. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, definitely gonna have to get rid of Kevin first. it. Oh, bullshit. Give up this time. I'll start over again next time. Okay, got rid of... Oh yeah, I forgot. Second form. Well, third form actually. Okay, probably need to do this again then.
Take him down! Prepare to meet your doom! Go! Stand up!
Unexpected.
Take him down! Prepare to meet your doom! Goddess bless. Prepare to meet your doom!
It's given cram. Yep. Yeah, how you doing tonight, Reen? I'm so glad I can get the whole team with Smoke Cannon. Alright, now his third form, which probably won't take as long to take out. Let's see. Okay, good. Got rid of one of them.
Take him down! Prepare to meet your doom! Prepare to meet your doom! Take him down! Go! Stand down!
Okay, let's hope this finishes them off. Well, one of them. There we go. Yeah, looks like I just had some pretty bad luck that first time. Got mine 4. Which I'll probably put on Chloe pretty quick. Oh. Found sealing stone. Sealing stone. Yeah, I think I have 2 of those to open up now, don't I? That seems to be the end of our trial at least. Although I certainly wasn't expecting that to be a fiend perfectly disguised as Kevin. According to the guide, that battle was harder in Japanese version due to a bug. Oh, what kind of bug? I'm curious. True, I wasn't... Oh.
fine. I was just so relieved to find out that it wasn't really Kevin. And now that the fight is over, it seems clear to me that battle was a trap set by our foes. Those bizarre cannon fiends are further evidence. Let's hurry through that door. I'm quite concerned about the other group. So am I. Just how worried about Kevin was she?
Pretty worried, I'd say, Chloe. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I was gonna put that on Chloe. Okay, actually, I'll hold off on it a bit. It made it so that each Death Slugger would hit multiple times. Yikes. Yeah, I'll hold off a bit on that, because I gotta upgrade a slot to be able to use it. Riez!
Thank goodness.
Phew. Yep, you're the real deal, alright. Thank Adios. I was worried as hell about you, you know?
I could say the same to you. Still, it looks like those really must have been grimoires then.
Sure does.
Grimoires?
Is that the name of those fiends we encountered? You got it. It's a type of fiend mentioned in the Testaments. Although maybe fiend isn't the best word. They're said to be what souls eventually turn into after being thrown into Gehenna.
People's souls turn into those?
That's not a very pleasant thought.
As I'm sure you know, the Church teaches that the souls of sinners end up in the fiery depths of Gehenna. There, they are tormented by the ceaseless flames, slowly losing their own sense of self over time. Till finally, they're said to end up as nothing more than a chaotic lump of spirit known as a grimoire. I'm getting goosebumps just picturing it. And that's what those shape-shifting creatures we encountered were? Yes. The mirrors and cannons set up here with them are all cursed items that have the same origin. How they did it, I don't know. But it seems our enemies have quite literally opened the gates of Gehenna.
Haha, that's quite a fitting metaphor. That sounds like...
You again!
Well, look who decided to show their ugly mug. Did that lord of yours send you to come check up on us? That is one of the roles I have been assigned, albeit not the only one. I am impressed by how quickly you've progressed, even if it was with a significant amount of the Hermit's guidance. The Hermit?
Who's that? The ghost we keep running into? I can't think of anyone else. She's been helping us in various ways since we arrived here. And yet we still have no idea who she is.
Indeed, I speak of her. She is a spirit that was left behind in Phantasma, as well as the master of the Hollow Garden. Huh! Of course, thanks to my lord taking most of her power, she can do little other than struggle as your guide. Huh. As usual, your cryptic nonsense just goes right over my head. But hey, if she's your enemy, that makes her our ally, right? I'll leave that for you to find out. Her position is hardly your concern at this time. I have a message for you from my lord. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
My lord says that you may choose to interpret the message however you see fit. My task was simply to relay it to you.
Kevin?
Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. Tell me, what sad classes did you and that joke of a boss you got take to get your certifications in how to be a big bad? Nice touch trying to confuse us by spewing that cryptic bullshit, too. Bet you thought we'd keep ourselves up all night trying to figure that gem out. I mean, the overblown theatrics make it a bit too obvious that it's fake, don't you think? Well, you about done with us? If you are, how about you get lost? We've got better things to do with our time than listen to a nonsensical riddles from a guy who can't even bother to show his face. I see you're quite fond of the gift granted to you by my lord. Does it bring back memories? Gift?
Kevin?
Ugh!
You think you can get away?
Fear not, we will encounter one another again before long. I am, after all, Phantasma's foremost guardian. And with that, I bid you farewell. So that's the Schwarzwitter you mentioned? He's the picture of his lord, right down to taunting us as he leaves. Too bad for him that it doesn't take a genius to work out they're both bluffing.
Your next destination is the Path of Beast. Devour the new offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion.
His words sound as though they have some specific meaning to me, but they could be taken in a number of ways at face value. We could try to unravel said meaning, but that may hinder our progress more than help in the long run. My thoughts exactly. Anyway, what's definitely not going to hinder us is going back to base and seeing who's in the 2 sealing stones we picked up. If we activate that monument over there, we'll be able to come right back here to continue exploring later too.
Thank goodness it's right there, huh? I wonder who's going to be inside these.
And that's achievement updated, Golden Road, Silver Road. And that was the end of Chapter 3. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And we're just going to go and continue. Kevin Graham of the 543rd class of trainees. In the name of the goddess above, I hereby appoint you as squire of the Septian Church. I humbly accept my appointment. I pledge to offer my soul to the goddess above, in both body and blood to her church on earth. Very good. It is exceedingly rare for one at your age to be appointed to this position. I can only assume your aptitudes and training achievements warranted it. May you strive to be a worthy guardian of the goddess's sacraments as her loyal and devoted servant.
Well, if it isn't Kevin. I see you managed to avoid having your promotion rejected by the top brass. Splendid, splendid.
Instructor, I really can't thank you enough for all you've done for me. I never dreamed I would have an actual Dominion supervising my training.
How sweet of you to say. Hard to believe you're the same boy who waltzed up before the congregation for the sacraments shouting, "Make me a knight, please!"
I'd appreciate if you chucked that memory back into the furthest reaches of your mind, thank you.
Oh, but how could I? Had I missed your groveling, I never would have taken an interest in you in the first place. And not in a million years would I have thought you were related to Rufina. You could have asked her to take you on as her people before resorting to such drastic measures, you silly boy.
Well, I had my reasons. Let's leave it at that.
Very well. It doesn't matter at this point, anyway. Congratulations, you're now a dog of the church just like the rest of us. It's good to have you on board.
Thank you. I'm not sure that's the most reassuring metaphor to be using on new recruits, though. You might scare some of them right off.
Please, you're not trying to position yourself as some sweet doe-eyed thing, are you? Besides, I think it's a perfectly apt description for us. We go around sniffing out sacraments wherever they may be, tearing through the throats of the heretical fools who are enamored with them all the while. Can you spot the difference?
Come on, instructor, I'm used to you at this point, so I don't really care if you call me a dog. But
you care if I call your beloved Rufina one, don't you? Not to worry, Kevin. I can read between the lines well enough. Well, did I guess right?
I owe her a lot, but I wouldn't call her my beloved. She's just like a big sister to me, that's all. You're making it sound like I...
Like you. What exactly?
Rafina? I thought you were in Rimaferia on a mission.
I was, but I tried to finish as quickly as possible so I could be back for your appointment ceremony. I'm so proud of you, Kevin. It's amazing just how fast you've grown. Now you're a full-fledged adult like me.
Wow. Thanks for going out of your way to come here. I'm not sure I deserve to be called an adult yet, though. I've got a whole lot of work ahead of me if I want to be half the knight the two of you are.
Oh my, how modest of you. By the way, have you let Riez know about all of this yet?
Not yet. I plan to write to her tonight. She's been real mad at me ever since I decided to come to Arteria, though. Hopefully this will cheer her up a bit. There's not much else I can do to make up with her short of going home.
Perhaps we should do that together at some point if we can find the time. Oh, and while I have the chance, thank you so much for looking after him all this time, Ein. You've given up us so much of your free time, and I really do appreciate it.
Think nothing of it.
It proved quite a fun way to kill time. He has a fair amount of potential in combat arts and thaumaturgy, too. It's a shame all his skills are on the practical side of things, however. His academic side is less than stellar. I had this feeling in the pit of my stomach that may be the case.
Oh, right! I gotta get going. I have to pick up my new room key and medal from the General Affairs guys. Sorry, I'll talk to you later.
Oh.
What's this?
You look so concerned. Feeling guilty because he followed you into such a dangerous line of work? Not at all. That was completely up to him and him alone. I would never try to dictate his life choices. It's just that I think he'll make a fine knight, personally. He checks all the boxes. He's got the potential. He's got the determination. All in all, I can see why you're so proud of him. And call it a hunch, but I wouldn't be surprised if a stigma manifested in him just like it has in you. Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you could sense that of others if you didn't possess one yourself. Yet, one more reason to feel frustrated that you aren't a Dominion. I know we're friends, but there's no need for all the flattery. My combat and thaumaturgy abilities are average at best. I wouldn't be cut out for the job at all. I'm grateful enough to have been promoted from squire to knight. That's the upper limit for someone with my lack of potential. If only you saw things the way I do. Someone with average at best abilities couldn't have handled your Ouroboros case half as well as you did. Fighting off a man of that reported strength to a swift enough conclusion would be a pretty feather in anyone's cap. It was just my luck that we both came to an understanding. As far as Kevin goes, he wouldn't need to rely on luck. His potential for growth extends further than I'll ever be able to go. But he has one weakness holding him back. That poor boy is just far too kind. So kind, in fact, that I can see him driving himself into a corner because of it one day. Chapter 4: The Dark Stigma. Alright, let's see who we get back this time.
That looks like... Well, I was right about one of them. Sin. Prince Oliver? Now this is a surprise. I don't think this is a dream, at least. Indeed, it is not. I would be overjoyed to share a sweet date with Shara in my dreams. One with a fine drinking companion, not so much. Yeah, this is real, alright. Still, doesn't Shara count as a drinking companion too? In a way, it's fine to be drunk with the joy of her company, but it is very much the opposite to be drunk with alcohol involved. That's one of the most important lessons I learned during my stay in Libelle. Huh, truer words have never been spoken. But alright, enough playing around. You guys mind filling us in on just what kind of situation we got ourselves into? We shall make with embraces and tearful greetings afterwards. Honestly, you two really are something special. You'd think you'd be a little shaken finding yourself in somewhere as unnatural as this out of nowhere. This is quite the pickle. I appreciate that may be hard to believe, but that is the situation we find ourselves in at this present time. If we're to try and find a way out, we'll need you to accept that. Oh, Mila, my sweet rose-kissed muse, ever pure and free of thorns. You misunderstand me. Now you can access a door at the arena. Okay, cool. I have long accepted our current predicament as reality. And why do you look so deep in thought? Need you even ask? Perhaps my life's toughest decision lies ahead of me. Before me, I find Joshua, Princess Claudia, Tita, and Josette. Then there's Julia, and even a new face, Riz. Just whom shall I gather into my arms like a warm blanket and exchange sweet nothings in celebration first?
Only you. Joshua? You were pulling my leg when you said this guy was an Erebonian prince, right?
Hard as it is to believe, he is. Putting my deeply earnest dilemma aside for the time being, it sounds as though you've been making some headway in unraveling the mysteries behind this place. Naturally, I would be more than honored to help with that. But first, you got a few questions you need to ask, right? I know I should do. I should have known you would be thinking along the same lines. You're exactly right. Fine by me, what do you want to ask? Do you think you figured something out? That's what I want to find out. First, I want to ask about that ghost you encountered in here.
Ask away. If I remember correctly, the first time you met her was on the balcony in Gransel Castle, yes? Indeed it was. She gave us the key that allowed us to eventually find and rescue you. That was the first time she appeared to us as a ghost, but I don't believe it was the first time she directly communicated with you. Was it, Father?
Don't think so, anyway. When Riaz and I first arrived here, we heard a strange voice talking to us. We didn't have a clue who it belonged to at the time. But I think that was probably her, too.
As do I. So at first, she existed here only as a voice, but she's gradually started showing up with a body, too? I know that's a weird way to put it, but if it's true, it backs up what that man in black said last time we saw him.
Yeah, he said the Lord of Phantasma had stolen most of her power, right? He kept referring to her as the Hermit and Master of the Hollow Garden, too. Plus, the inscription on that monument behind us has the Hermit's Garden written on it. I think all of us here can connect the dots just fine. Agreed. It's reasonable to conclude that this very garden is connected to her in some way.
That's true. Makes sense to me. It also explains why this place is kind of comfy compared to the other weird, fiend-infested places in Phantasma.
Feels like we're getting closer to the truth with every new revelation. By the sounds of it, she's been in Phantasma for a while now, possibly since the beginning. But then she had her power stolen by the Lord of Phantasma and ended up without a body. Since then, she's been trying to help us to the best of her abilities and guide us forward. If we assume all of that to be true, Maybe the monuments scattered throughout are connected to her somehow, too. They seem to exist for that same purpose, guiding us forward. I think there's one more thing in our possession that's connected to her as well. That cube, Kevin. You think so? Unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine on exactly what that cube is. That being said, I think the odds of it being connected to her somehow are as high as everything else on this so far. Well, what do you think? Honestly, I'm impressed. You've done a remarkable job of making sense of the situation when you've only just arrived. Still, if we assume all that to be true, then there's something else we should be doing as we keep moving forward.
Helping to restore her power, I assume? That way, we should be able to ask her what else she knows about the land we're in.
Got it in one. I get this impression that if we don't, we won't stand a chance against those two. We'll find ourselves up against a wall at some point.
You may well be right.
Well, leaving her aside for the time being, I do have one final thing I'd like to ask. Huh? What else is there to cover? It concerns that Lord of Phantasma you kept mentioning, actually. Put simply, you wouldn't happen to have any idea as to who they are, would you, Kevin? Why me? Well, from my perspective, they're awfully fixated on you. They seem to know about Ria's deceased sister as well. Then there's the fact that they're even able to summon devils from the church's text. It all seems to be pointing to you two, and you in particular. I can see why you'd ask, I guess. Unfortunately for you, though, I got nothing. If anything, I'd say they seem to be an enemy of the Grolsritter as a whole rather than just me. I suppose that's possible. I wouldn't be surprised if an organization like that had more than their fair share of enemies. No offense, of course. I have plenty of enemies myself. Try not to sound like it's something worth boasting about. Anyway, even if we've connected some dots, we'll have to save the mystery behind who our enemies are for another day. Maybe we can get more information out of them the next time we see them. But until then, we don't have enough to work with. Right, next time one of them shows up, we'll have to see what we can force out of them. So that about wraps things up for now. If so, we should probably get ready to head out again. We're on plane number 4, and if the previous planes are anything to go by, it's going to be tough.
Kevin?
What's up? Did you have something else you wanted to add?
No. It's just that I'm not feeling very well, so I'm going to sit the next plane out.
What?
I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone, but please look out for him on my behalf. He shouldn't cause you too much trouble, but as I'm sure you know, he can be a little careless at times.
Riaz? Well, wait a sec! Are you not going to go after her? Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Riaz! Wait a sec! What's with you all of a sudden? Oh, I know. Are you feeling left out because I'm the only one you know here and everyone else is all buddy-buddy? Sorry, Riaz. Probably wasn't fun to have to sit through the whole happy reunion deal over and over. I should have noticed earlier, really. It's been pretty insensitive. I can't read this fast.
When are you going to stop acting?
Huh?
It's true that I felt a little left out for a while. You've clearly gone through so much together, and it's made you that much more fond of each other in the days since.
Yeah, we had some amazing times. Hard to come out the other end of stuff we did without growing closer through it all.
Watching you all, how could I not have felt lonely? How could I not have felt jealous? You've been avoiding me for the past 5 years, Kevin. The thought that you'd grown close to so many others while going out of your way to keep me out of arm's reach did make me sad.
You know I didn't mean it like that, Riaz.
But at the same time, I was still happy you did. I knew how badly what happened to Rufina had hurt you, and how you were still blaming yourself for it. I knew how you were driving yourself into a corner over it, and how you were taking on nothing but dirty jobs as if you were trying to punish yourself. And I couldn't confirm it for myself for sure, but But I just knew the rumors that you were desperate to burn yourself out through them were true. So that's the reason. That's why, as lonely as I felt when you were off making new friends without me, I was really, really happy more than anything.
Riez, you do know that.
Except it turns out you haven't made any new friends at all. You're pulling the same exact thing you pulled with me on them. Every single one at arm's length. They can't get close to you. You won't get close to them. On the surface, you're a cheerful person having fun with everyone, but on the inside, you're as cold as can be. All you're doing is manipulating your own emotions so people think you're someone you're not. After watching you ever since we were reunited, that's become plain as day to me.
Man, I'm happy you're worried about me, but you totally got the wrong idea with this one. Sorry, I'm good at a lot of things, but pretending to be someone I'm not isn't one of them. When I'm happy, you'll know about it, and when I'm mad, well, I think you know I'm not so good at hiding that either. I'm the same transparent guy I always was.
Oh, I didn't say you weren't easy to read. For me, at least. After all, I know how genuinely shaken you were by the Lord of Phantasma's message. Their words, and the words of the Schwarzfitter, always come across as cryptic, but not to you. Deep down, you know what they're talking about. You just constantly keep it from the rest of us and try to keep us in the dark. No, maybe you've even managed to pull the wool over your own eyes, too.
Come on now, you can't seriously...
Devour the new Alfrine presented to you, and display your seal once more. You know exactly what that means, don't you? Go on.
You know what? Maybe you should sit things out for a bit. You're clearly really tired.
What?
I get that you're as angry as you are upset with me, but I think it's starting to make you jump to some really out there conclusions. And being tired out is only going to make it worse. Can you see how negative your line of thinking is? You can't seriously believe all this is actually true. I'm not saying I don't deserve all the anger. I totally do. I genuinely was busy, but at the same time, I wasn't sure how to face you if we did end up meeting either. Still, we're going to be working together from now on, so...
Enough.
Huh?
Ugh. Everything you're saying is just meaningless. Maybe the others don't realize that, but how dare you think I, of all people, would fall for it? I realize I'm turning my back on my duties as a squire by doing this, but I can't bear to be near you any longer. I can't stand to see the Kevin I thought I knew so empty. So...
Kevin? Oh, hey. I'm sorry you had to see that. Don't worry about it. I want to know something, Joshua. You've looked into me a fair bit since I first stepped onto the scene, right? I have. I know that you're called the Heretic Hunter. I know that you're one of the 12 dominions that lead the Grosritter. And I know you undertake the execution of sinners the Church deems most unforgivable almost single-handedly. I figured you know your stuff. Wouldn't want any guys whose backgrounds you hadn't thoroughly vetted being close to your girlfriend for long, huh? I can't deny it. Still, the only people you harm are those sinners, never anyone else. So I decide that, for the time being at least, you weren't a threat to her or anyone else. I see. Weissman was your work too, wasn't it? Sure was. My job was to get rid of him. That's it. Everything I did with you guys leading up to that point was to get myself into a position to get it done without him catching on. That includes helping all of you out, naturally. Yeah, I know. You must have been aware of the possibility that Estelle would be taken on board the Glorious too. You thought allowing it to happen would help you in the long run, so you kept quiet about it. Wow, now that one I'm surprised you pieced together. But yep, you're absolutely right. I figured there was a chance you might get abducted, but I did exactly nothing to stop it. All I cared about was finding out what Weissman and you were up to. And where you were, for that matter. Couldn't use better bait for that than her. I thought so. Yet all of that doesn't change how I'm more grateful than words can express. Why is that? Because if you hadn't helped me back then, I would still be Wiseman's puppet. I would have broken with my own hands what I value most in the whole world. That's a debt I'll never be able to fully repay. Oh, sweet Adios, now you're just being cute. I know you're smart enough to realize that's not at all why I threw you a bone, right? I just wanted him off his guard enough to create the opening I needed. Welcome to the stream, Soup. How you doing tonight? Helping you is the perfect way to do that. That was all there was to it. And again, that doesn't change how grateful I am to you. Knowing why you did what you did doesn't erase the gratitude I feel. Not in the slightest. You know, the usual work and work. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. And I guess you haven't had time to read what I've written so far yet, huh? I'm sorry to keep bugging you about it. I just kind of need to know what I need to do before I continue writing it. It really is just as well you ended up quitting Ouroboros. You'd suck to high heaven if you were an enforcer now. Honestly, you're totally right. If Riez is sitting on the sidelines for now, let me help you in her place. I might not be as capable of helping you as she is, but I should be able to back you up. You don't need to feel indebted to me, you know. Well, I'll take what I can get. No doubt you're worried sick about Estelle, too, so there's your gold star reason for helping out besides me. So, thanks. I'm glad you got my back. Right back at you. Okay, so Joshua is mandatory member for now. I guess until I see who all I need to take, I'll take Chloe. Actually, I want to take Olivier anyway. Now, let me see here. Let me go over these again. Bring me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. I already did that one, I think. Bring me the dancer with silver locks. Nope. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Well, I get dinner and a bit of dessert and you're streaming. Oh, I thought you already had your dinner. I mean, I thought you'd already gotten it. But, yep. I think I did say I might be streaming before you get back, although, as I said, I took that back when you came back quicker than I thought. Derp, okay. Soup, are you still there? I'm still not quite sure who these two are. I had a guess, but even if I'm right, I can't do it right now. Let's see. Bring to me the Garden of the Royal Family and the blade that serves the Imperial House. Surprise hug Soup. Those who have... yeah, I've done that one. Bring to me the boy with... yeah, I did that. Bring to me the man who talks with his fist. Only then shall the door open, okay? So I'm going to have to take Olivier out for Zen. Alright. And I do need to see what I need to do for him as far as his equipment. Go back to the end of the area you were previously at. Like I said, I need to check on Zen's equipment first, don't I? Let's see. Actually, wait a minute. Well, okay, I may not have to worry about his equipment, but I still want to check his ordnance. Defense 3, HP 3, EP cut 2. Mute and move 3, and then I got 2 empty slots. Let's see. Well, attack 2 would be a given, I would think. Let's see, what else? Maybe shield 2? Or maybe action 1. Yeah, let's do action. Now let's see. EP cut, attack, and action. Let's see if I can do anything with this. I also need to upgrade a slot on Chloe. Wait a minute. Which one does she have the mind quartz on? Okay, the second one. Soup, did you hear what I asked? I just wanted to check. Let's see. Nope, I can't get EP cuts. About action. Nope. Attack was the last one, right? Yeah, I can get attack 3. Read your chapter feedback in Discord. Oh, okay. Well, I'll look at it before I take my break, or maybe after. Let's see. But yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, I said I couldn't get action right now. Okay. Fade to Katsu Pikachu. Okay, can't do those. Can't do action, can't do evade, can't do that. I don't think I... Yeah, I can't do that. EP and attack. What EP did he have already? Yeah, EP2, so yeah, I can't do that. Okay, I think I've done everything I can for now. Probably ought to sell some equipment off that I don't need anymore. Okay, go back to the end of the area you're previously at. Yeah, but I thought I was going after the door that Zen needed to be at. Is there a cutscene I need to see first? Well, I'll see what there is then. Okay, there is, and another treasure chest also. And here's the entrance to the next plane. I doubt the pattern will change up now, so yeah. We won't know what kind of place that's going to be until we step inside, though.
Wherever we end up, I imagine there'll be plenty of strange fiends waiting for us.
Let's make sure we're good to go before we keep going. Well, like I said, first I want to pick this up. Entrance exam result. What? 22 of 36, and for 33 of those years, I hated that damn place. He snapped between chewing cuts of lamb. After swallowing, he added, "Who's gonna run it? I sure ain't, and you're no carpenter." Okay, seriously, what the heck is that? A letter to Chloe Renz, informing her that she has passed the Genus Royal Academy entrance examinations. Still doesn't tell me what the heck I'm supposed to do with it, but okay. Oh, wait a minute. I bet I know. Well, maybe not, but... Where was that? Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Well, let's see if I'm right at least. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Only then shall the door open. Okay, yep, that's what it is. So should I do that one or the one in the arena first? The one of... Should I do Zen's first? Let's see, Sun Door 3 and Moon Door 3. I'm good. Got most of what I want set up for when I sell my base sports cards. Let's go ahead and do this one first, since I'm already here. Bring to me the Darling and Pure White Radiance and prove her scholarship, only then shall the door open. Alright, let's do this. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. And I got like 20k of them, and I dread ever moving those 5,000 count boxes. Oh my goodness. Spring came, but it took far more time doing so than the average year. Genus Royal Academy. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Genus Royal Academy set foot onto its grounds, slightly later than her peers. Infamous? I never got the vibe it was infamous, but okay. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. Oh-ho! So that's our famous transfer student, huh? A hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon. Who could that be? Who indeed? I swore to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I'd had enough of being restricted in how to live. I'd had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life, by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart, I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social Studies Classroom, first year joint class. Settle down. I've got someone to introduce to you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Renz. She's going to be studying... Oh, social studies apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Renz, and starting today, I will be a first-year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school, so I do hope we can all get along.
I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of year. I wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit.
She's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May.
Excuse me, but could I ask a question? Where do you live? You're from Liberal, right? Yes, I'm from Gransel.
Do you have any hobbies?
Not especially.
What? For reals? That's kind of boring.
Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby.
Isn't the entrance exam for transfer students supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No way, that was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart.
Okay, class, that's enough. I'm sure you must all have things you want to ask our new student, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Chloe. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Alright then, time to get started with our lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23.
A mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest.
Two weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the student's interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves and that she would have naturally eased up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. Phew, I'm glad that's over. Phew, I'm glad I attended class today. We ended up covering so much.
Come on, Monica, it's time for practice. Coming! Oh dear, did everyone go home already? I haven't handed out all these printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer? No time like the present. Miss Viola? Is there anything I can help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I'd feel a little bad asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course.
Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts to Chloe. Could you go and hand these out to all the social studies students then? One each. They're rather important too, so try and see that everyone gets one.
I'll get to work right away.
Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon.
Let's see. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted these handed out right away. I might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as those who have returned to their dormitories. Okay, to work I go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here before doing this, so if there's anything you need to do, now would be a good time, and I'll be back as soon as I can. See you then. Actually, let me go ahead and read Soup's feedback before I go, just in case he's not here when I get back.
It feels like a pretty crazy chapter.
Oh, well, Soup, as I said when I printed it, that's not the end of the chapter, so I just want to know what you thought so far. Anyway, as I said, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Dragoon says, side note, I posted a cute little Sleeping Mew. Oh, let me go look at that real quick. Alright, let me see here. Aw, so cute! Yeah, I love him too, Dragoon. Yeah, you like the drawing I did of him the other day? You did? Thanks. Yeah, I found it. He's so cute. Yeah, as I said, Mew is cute in any form. Yep. As I said on Dragoon stream earlier, after I finish either this or Fire Emblem Engage, whichever comes first, I'll probably be playing Tales of Symphonia. I mean, I'll have to see what else I come up with in the meantime before that time comes, but it's what I have in mind for now anyway. Like I said, it's just going to depend on which one I finish first. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue this. Let's see, I gotta pass out these pamphlets to everybody, not that I remember what all our classmates look like, so I'm just gonna have to talk to everybody, I guess. Really? I had no idea! Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of landmass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it. You need a more effective means of transportation.
Excuse me.
Oh, Chloe, hello. Can we help you with something?
Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with the task of getting printouts to all the social studies students.
Chloe gave Roy and Thelma a copy of the printout each.
Hey, it's a list of all our credits! Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation, too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day.
Oh, right.
Crazy how polite she is, huh?
Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. Alright.
Excuse me. You aren't a social studies student, are you? Sorry, but no. I'm a natural sciences student, actually. Oh. Oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. It's almost time for our club to decide on a new captain. Personally, I'm back in Felicity, naturally, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in the position, unfortunately. I'm not going to let that stop me, though. I'm sure I can think of something to change your mind.
In my experience, Leo's observations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of this material from so little data, but that's just what he does. He didn't rely on guesswork either. His evidence for his beliefs is sound too. I really do look up to him. Alright. Let's head downstairs then. Oh, hello there, Chloe. Are you finally starting to get used to life here?
Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer here on such short notice. I really...
Chloe, You undertook our official transfer student exam and you passed it. You needn't feel at all indebted to me or feel as though you're being granted special treatment.
If you say so, sir. Thank you.
A meeting is going on in the faculty lounge.
I should probably keep away to avoid disturbing them.
Yeah, I don't need to go in there anyway.
Oh, Chloe! How are you doing? Have you settled in here yet? Well, I'd like to think so, yes. By the way, thank you very much for your help during the enrollment process. Thanks to you, I was able to begin my new life here without any problems at all. I'm just glad to have been of assistance. If there's anything else you need help with, you need only ask. I'll do what I can. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much.
Oh, I recognize you. You're the new first-year transfer student, Chloe Renz, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm Regal, a third-year humanities student. I also serve as the captain of the fencing team. If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice.
I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for your offer, though. Just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. Is that you, Monica? Finally, we've been waiting for you, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made a mistake. Oh, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake.
Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kind of slow on the uptake at times like these. Did you need something from us, though? We're going to start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long.
Oh, I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This doesn't really seem like the best time to be intruding on her. Maybe it would be best for me to excuse myself now and come back later? Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you're thinking of join the club, right? Awesome! We'd be stoked to have you as a member.
You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers. Seriously, just ignore her. Chloe, if you don't, we'll be here all day. We really do need to start soon, though, so can you make whatever you need quick?
Oh, sure. Sorry. Well, I just came to deliver this, that's all. Chloe handed Clara the printout. Aw, this is all you were here for? A credits list? I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo. I'm sorry about that. But yes, that was all I wanted, so I'll let you go ahead and start practice. Oh, thanks.
I guess he's not one of them.
She's kind of weird, right?
She's a mysterious transfer student everyone's talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal.
Oh, that's her, huh? I wish she'd stay and join the club.
You're that new student, right? What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. Rude. I'm gonna go back to this building and then take the other exit.
Helios, help us! Where is that loser?
I would have thought we'd have found him by now. Lucy, I'm not sure I can stand much more of this.
Stop your whining, you! I bet you're secretly been slacking off with your search the whole time, haven't you?
I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports of him, but us running into him? It's not happening. Why?
I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What should we do?
I suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. But we are going to need his approval in the end. So you two need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible.
Right! I'll see you two later.
Righto.
Well, I guess we'd better get back to work.
If we must.
Huh? Chloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, well, I'm just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, you see.
Like going around after classes giving out printouts? You're a one-model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position.
Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are going to be walking around the school for a while because of some other work. Anyway, so it'd be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work.
You need to give her one. Chloe, you need to give her one, at least.
So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me.
Huh? Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework.
Well, I guess you could see it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes?
Not really. Hi and good night is about the most we do, to be honest. I wish I could talk to her normally.
I wish she would come back and give the... Chloe, go back down there. Great, now she's gone. Ugh.
Yes, that's right. I take it this is your first time coming to this room. There's no need to be so nervous. I'm the Student Council's Vice President, C. Salem. He's our Secretary and Accountant, Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome to come here whenever you like. She's so pretty. My name is Chloe Renz. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you. Thank you.
Currently changing.
I can't go inside right now. I should come back later.
Alright. Okay there.
Oh, hey, Chloe. You're sure you don't need any help with that? Really, really sure? I'm sure. I promise all these will be delivered no problem, so don't you worry about me. Well, if you're sure. If you change your mind, though, just come and let me know. It'd be no sweat on my end. So you just say the word. Come to think of it, I think that one student who usually hangs around near the old schoolhouse is on the social studies course.
You're on the social studies... Gosh dang it. Alright, fine. Wait, what'd you say?
I think that one student who usually hangs out near the old schoolhouse is on the school...
Okay. Old schoolhouse. Is that this way? Yep. Alright. Let's see if we can find him. Hey, Ricky. Why are we here? Spring has come, and yet in my heart it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong?
Excuse me.
Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you.
Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you. Chloe handed Anton a printout.
Ugh, I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated. But here I am, redoing the year again.
What?
I can't believe I have to do my 3rd year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled here, and look at me now.
I'm not sure what to say in this situation.
Hey there, you look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for social studies students? There's one standing right here, Anton. Personally, I think he made a major mistake picking that course in the first place, though. He's not built for all that work. The door is locked. Okay. I'm gonna assume he's the only student here. So, let's continue. Oh, it's you, Chloe. You haven't seen a real slovenly-looking guy around here, have you?
A slovenly-looking guy?
That's a no then. Trust me, if you'd seen the guy I'm looking for, you wouldn't need to ask for clarification. Where could he be? If it's not around here, then... I know you. Chloe Renz, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me?
Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss Viola. Chloe handed Logic a printout.
Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. Well, what? Joint classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're first years. Wait, physical education's worth 5 whole credits? Idios, help me.
I suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Well, wait a moment.
Yes?
Oh no. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top.
Absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies.
Logic asked if you could borrow some of my reference books, so I'm in the process of choosing ones to give him. He really is alarmingly dedicated to his studies. That's no bad thing, though. On the contrary, I think it's great. It's about this time of year that the new first-year students start getting used to life at the academy. Which means that a lot of them start slacking off because they think they've got it all figured out. And I'm not going to let that happen this year. No siree. There used to be a fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I mean, it was from the Middle Ages, so it's pretty beat up. I can't blame them for getting rid of it. I just wish I'd drawn it before they did so. That's my biggest regret. Okay.
Lucy sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's here as an exchange student from the Principality of Vermiferia to the north. I wonder if all the girls there are as pretty. I sure wish I was.
Well, I guess I'll search here in the middle then for somebody. Oh no, I already spoke to him.
Oh, hey.
Still was sure she was one of them. So who am I missing? Because I assume I haven't gotten them all done yet, since Chloe didn't say so. Hey there, you looking for someone? Actually, there was a girl who came to talk to me not long ago before I thought she'd lost something. You're not looking for her, are you? She went up the stairs if you are.
Oh, where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Phew. Excuse me. Hey, you're the transfer student, right, Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Viola asked me to deliver these.
Chloe handed Monica a printout.
Oh, it's our credit list. There's so many classes here.
Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush.
You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year, too.
We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that.
There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't start without you, right?
Whoops, sorry, I'm coming now.
Well, see you later, Chloe. Thanks for delivering that printout to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can.
Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others, but there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Or was it really stubbornness? In some weird way I can't explain, it was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I'd one day stop feeling like I was always running in place.
Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I must have. I better go back and get it.
Yep, we did. I guess that was the one I left on the desk.
Can I really keep going on like this?
Still didn't get one for that other girl either, and I'm pretty sure she was in her class.
So yeah, that transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our credits list again, too. I'm feeling kinda tired.
Hey there, pretty lady.
You're the student council president, right?
Bingo, name's Lecter. Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh?
Oh, yes it is.
So, what are your impressions of the academy?
Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it.
Oh, my hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way.
As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you?
Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun.
Well, I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here. So there's a lot that I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so. I promise.
Was that really what you came here to do, though?
Pardon me?
Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky, like, ever? At least once?
I
might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know. Our work's pretty damn easy, too. What do you think?
Are you inviting me to join?
Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with assigned paperwork and super-duper enthralling schedules. Oh, I was hoping for some kind of reaction.
If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 Mira coin.
Oh, whoops. After Millia was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though, so whatever crap I make better be really convincing.
Yep, I think my instincts are dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now.
You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. Oh my gosh! My view is awesome if you catch my drift.
Excuse me!
That way's the boys' dorm. Oh boy, this one's gonna be like pulling teeth.
Several days later, after classes, the Student Council, an autonomous body run by students for students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And their most important duty of all is searching for their president! This actually reminds me of a different Student Council president from a manga I've read. Anyway, he's not here either! Where is that ruffian? I was sure he'd think he got us and came back to the student council room this time. Sure of it!
I swear, every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We searched the school buildings. We searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs on the grounds?
He's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans! We're going to find him, and we're going to force-feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up.
Right on.
Huh? Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try and use it productively.
Is that lesson prep work?
Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No. Sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on a leash.
I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll be absolutely sure it never happens again. Or anything else for that matter. So please forgive us.
We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me. Honest. Really? Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. You nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something.
Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name.
Thank Dios. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker? That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. We've lost count of how many times he's run away from his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either out searching for him or apologizing for things he's done.
That's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not on our side, the sooner we find him, the better. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right.
I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Oh, no. Nothing really. But speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. He was?
Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton.
Not at all. There's actually Sigurd nosed him there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell them that. Come on, Hans. We've got some trash to bring in.
Damn straight.
Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time.
See you later.
Oh, sure. So that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question he asked me.
Was that really what you came here to do, though? How does he even get up there? Oh, okay. Ladder, I guess?
There he is! What?
Where is he?
He was there a second ago. I saw him.
Then why isn't he here there now?
Crap, where'd he go? Oh. It looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw him? Saw anything?
Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general if we could convince her to help.
Yeah, let's go down and talk to her.
Chloe, our favorite person.
Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. I can't believe he managed to escape again.
That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there. He was way too far up to be able to just jump down.
That does seem strange. So, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next.
Doesn't even need to be a specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do.
Well, they really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea.
Wait, you do know something?
I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you.
Sieg!
Oh, whoa!
You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something?
Oh, no. He's more like a friend.
Gotcha.
Sieg, you haven't seen Lecter, have you? He was that slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. So you lost sight of him? No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Wow. He really must be fast if Sieg can't keep up with him.
I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now.
Hey, you're telling me. You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed.
It makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any close to finding Lecter.
Indeed. Still, if Sieg couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, the old schoolhouse.
Still leaves plenty of places if you ask me.
Would you like me to help you? Really? You're sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you need to do. I was just going to go and have a look around some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime.
Well, I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us. But you really would be a serious help.
I don't think we could wish for better, even. You're totally sure, though? We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work then. He's not going to know what hit him.
Yeah, but where the heck am I supposed to find him now? Well, it's set indoors, so I guess that narrows down some.
Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to see Lecter around here, would you? Lecter? I don't think I have, no. Excuse me.
Yes?
You wouldn't have happened to see the student council president anywhere, would you?
Yes, the student council president. You don't want to get involved with him, trust me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
What? You're trying to find Lecter? He was there sitting in Miss Milia's seat until not long ago. He was reading some book, but I didn't see the title. I was going to call out to him, but he vanished before I could.
Lecter actually showed up to class today. You don't understand how rare that is. But he was being such a little butthead that I made him go stand in the corridor. You know what makes the situation even worse, though? Mr. Ratio says he was sitting in my chair. I cannot believe him! Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't have happened to see our president anywhere, would you? We're having a little bit of trouble finding him, you see.
Actually, I have. He was sleeping over on the sofa there until not long ago. He was sleeping around in your office?
I swear. Unbelievable. He doesn't even fear the dean.
We're really gonna have to take good care of him when we find him. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble he caused you, sir. We'll make sure that he answers for his crimes. We promise.
Haha, please don't worry about it. He seems to have taken quite a liking to this place. I'm rather used to it.
I see.
That's not fair. I don't want to trade. Give me your eggs. Give me your eggs, Monica. I'll give you my carrots if you do. Excuse me, ma'am. You haven't spotted our president anywhere, have you? You're looking for him again, huh?
Sad as it is to say.
Well, I wish I could say I have, but I haven't. He's always sure to say hi whenever he passes me by, too, so I definitely noticed if he'd been here.
He does?
That's oddly sweet of him.
Do you have business with me?
Oh, no. We still haven't found Lecter, though, I'm afraid.
We've been looking for him for 3 days now. I think it's about time we threw in the towel. We always knew that finding that sucker would be a Herculean task. That he is in the academy grounds, so it can be done. No excuses. Catch him. Yes, sir. Oh, if it's in Hans. You're going to join our club, right? I mean, you rock at sports stuff. You'd be a perfect fit. Not happening, my man. I've only got time for Lucy.
So that's why you decided to join the council. Should have known.
Wait. No, that wasn't the reason.
I knew something fishy when you put your hands forward. You weren't just the type. Is all our work just a game to you?
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. I ain't letting you get close to Susie using such underhanded trickery. Step back, Hans. She's mine, and I'm not letting you have her. How dare you? Lucy and I are destined to be together. You step back!
Here they go again.
This sure is powerful.
Trying to figure out which way to go now. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. Where have I not looked for yet? Look down. Well, he shouldn't be here. You looking for Lecter? He was on that bench reading a book till not long ago. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder where he went. We found you! You're not getting away this time! It's time to come quietly. What exactly is that you're reading? It's kitty talk for dummies. Nyago. Nyan. Nyan, yan, yan. Have you been sitting here reading that all this time? I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Lecter was right. Just what had I come here to do? After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for the nefarious Lecter quite often, too. Then, roughly a month after all this began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. Right, so here I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough. You're technically one too, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well... Alta doesn't know.
Oh, here you are.
An angel shines her majesty upon us.
Come on, Lecter. It's time for you to hit those books.
But I studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think... Okay. Well, she knows how to keep him in line at least. Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Whatever floats your boat, buddy! Wait, no, there's no time for fantasizing. I need to study.
We're finally free.
I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those are really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe! How'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. Now, there's no need to be modest. We know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot.
The smile says it all.
I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap.
This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs.
Oops. Oh, we're sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. The student council's work resumes today. I'll be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late.
Yes, sir.
As for you, Chloe, you may do as you see fit.
I'm guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along too.
You might not technically be a member, but you're our honorary lecture catcher. We kinda need you at this point. I'll bet he's acknowledged you because of that. Because believe me, that's a real special talent you got there.
I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. It sounds like fun.
You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun.
We'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. Yeah, so if you're up for it, so are we.
Nice, let's go get ourselves some lunch, then we can head over there.
Alright. Yo, guys! Whoa, Lecter's here? What's the occasion?
Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I?
At least he's being honest about it.
Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again.
You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go?
Well, I'd appreciate if we avoided that fine subject.
It's like how you avoid all the subjects you're supposed to study then.
Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do.
So sorry.
Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams of the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations so that we all might hear.
Please continue, Leo.
First, I will go over the Student Council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure sisterly heart of yours.
The desire to topple your presidency!
As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all to the proceedings. Expect a diddly squat from him.
Oh, Lecter.
When he's not here, he causes trouble. When he's here, he causes trouble. So, moving along, if we go by our usual pattern for the year, the next month will be...
I'm exhausted.
Trying to find Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period.
You liar, you went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams making you do better in them. You're right, I saw you too.
Oh, hey. Just what I need. A few people who look like they've got nothing to do.
We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the academy clubs and start drafting up a budget.
Oh, okay. I guess it's up to you, Chloe.
Me? Lecter handed an envelope to Chloe. What is this?
It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Ruan. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either, so there you go, enjoy.
That sounds very much like it's your job.
Mine? You sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, and Chloe? You've got a feather on your head.
I do? Lecter brushed his hand across Chloe's head.
I guess that must have been Sieg's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it.
How long has that been there? I hope it wasn't there during the exams. That would be so embarrassing. You know about Sieg? And did you actually talk to him?
Okay, good luck delivering that envelope.
That wasn't suspicious at all. Talk about an enigma. Chloe? You are aware you've just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right?
Also, while I hate to be the one to bring it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head.
He did it again? Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You gotta go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do his work for him.
I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's going to find him if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start that we're probably talking like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6?
I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it to the mayor of Ruan, after all. We were kind of hoping you could help us with our work, too. I'm sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you do, if you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really?
Sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of monsters on the way.
Thank you, I will. Well, this is goodbye for now, I guess. Later.
Don't be out too late.
I won't.
Okay, guess I have to go to Ruan now.
Oh, right. I'm going to need permission to go out of the academy grounds, aren't I? I should go let the dean know what I'm doing.
I'm trying to remember which building I find him in. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you?
Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy. So I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Chloe gave the dean a brief explanation of what she needs to do.
Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission.
Chloe received permission to leave the grounds. Thank you very much, Dean Collins.
Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusted to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately.
Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time. And, well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running.
I see.
Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work.
Oh, of course. Take care.
Thank you.
She looks so much more chipper now. I suppose I have to thank him to thank for that.
Pardon?
It's the efficient spot. Too bad I can't do anything about it right now.
Actually, am I going to be able to do that at all in this game? Oh well, I guess I'll find out eventually.
Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had a chance to walk through here like this.
Not like I could before. The last time I came here was during the 100 Days War.
Whoops.
I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later.
It's no big deal anyway. Lecter didn't make it seem too urgent. It's so nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed in atmosphere since then. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Lecter? What are you doing here? We're students! Gambling is expressly forbidden!
I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa.
I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute.
Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him, so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse.
That sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are.
Right. Right. Just a little bit more.
Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please.
Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen.
Excuse me. I'm a student at Genus Royal Academy here on student council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmore?
I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day?
I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. I'm the Mayor Stuart Gilbert, and act as his representative during his absence. So, you're a student at Genus Royal Academy, are you?
That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor.
Chloe handed over the envelope to the steward. Oh, I see. It's the list of all the Academy students for the current year. I need to continue my playthrough of Sky 3 at some point. Hey, not a bad idea, Zach. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you.
Anyway, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I see. It's the list of all the Academy students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming and going year after year. But I've been binge playing through Cold Steel 1, had some horrible struggles against C in Chapter 6. Ah. Yeah, he's a tough customer. As you know. I died 5 times to him a few days ago, and won last night after 20 minutes with a 5.3 experience bonus. Nice! Glad you were able to beat him. What difficulty you playing on?
makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this.
Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that.
Haha, to tell you the truth, I was once a student at the academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. Genius's council is a fine organization. They are proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to.
I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case of the current student council.
The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too. So do continue to work as part of it the best you can.
Thank you. I will. I'm not actually a member, though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer.
Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help.
Thank you very much.
I quit the Master Chord set revives on death to Elliot, and that was a saving grace. Normal, but I didn't have a good Master Chord setup in general. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I remember this side story now. One of my favorite characters had his technical, but you've met him before. Debuts. Oh, okay. If you're talking about from Cold Steel 1, I've already played through all of it, so... His series debut, but you met him in Cold Steel. Ah, okay. I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. Probably not. Nope, he's not here.
I knew it. Excuse me.
Lecter's who I'm talking about. Oh, okay.
You wouldn't happen to know where the student who is sitting here has gone, would you? I'm trying to find him.
Oh, you must mean Master Lecter.
Master Lecter?
A young lady came here to collect him not long ago. I could not remember if he had debuted by now or not. Oh, okay. I just now met him, so... She did punch him before they departed, however.
Thank Adios for Lucy. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students in the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize.
Oh, on the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we've placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know, it would be greatly appreciated.
Alright then.
I'm at the start of the 4th chapter on this. Reached it back in like January. Haven't touched it since, except for an hour-long side battle. So I'm probably not too far behind you then, because I just started chapter 4 myself.
Alright then. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna, it's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it.
A red stone, right?
Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already.
Chloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me. Just a minute. This wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it?
That's it!
Chloe handed the boy the stone. Phew, I'm glad we were able to find it.
Yeah. I'm Clem. And, thanks. Anyway, bye!
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
I'll escort you back home.
I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know.
I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So, while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you?
Huh? Oh, then I guess I could. Sure. This way. Come on, hurry up!
I'm coming. His house is this way, though? I guess he must be from Minoria. Oh.
What's wrong?
Well, the place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ruan. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle.
What's up with you? Why'd you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I've made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high and not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart.
Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you?
I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside?
Sure, this way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind.
There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness! Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you. It's really you! Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well,
What? What's going on here? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again.
Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe.
You too.
Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that.
I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where is Joseph?
You haven't heard the news then. I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago.
He passed away?
One day, he went out shopping in Rouen and was caught up in an accident.
I'm so sorry.
Sweetie, why are you apologizing?
I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here, if I'd just been more honest with myself, if I'd just come here from the beginning. Haha! Somebody there? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, what are you crying for?
These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone, say hello to our visitor.
Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello.
Chloe, the Mercia orphanage you love is right here, you know.
So it is.
Maybe we should all have some tea. Now seems like as good a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Chloe?
Of course.
From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, all of my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. One month later. I know I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I'd better hurry back to the dorm. Huh? The lights are already off? Jill must have gone to sleep already. Ah! Good evening, my dear. Hello. What do you stand there for? Especially with the lights off. Oh, I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company that I opted to shut the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately.
I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been, anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Matron Teresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So? You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way, it isn't! I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance's house, huh? Oh-ho. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up! That's the place between here and Minoria, right? Ah, phooey. I was hoping it was going to be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer is such a good girl answer. Spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that! What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. I don't want to talk to her right now. I didn't know you were here, Lucy. Are you still working? It's awfully late. I was, yes. It took me a bit longer than I expected to finish everything. I'm almost done, though, so I'll head back soon. Oh, that's good. Is something wrong, Chloe? You seem kind of down. No, I'm alright. Well, if you say so. It's past curfew, though. You should probably start heading back to your room. I suppose. That's the last place I want to be right now. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Maybe I should talk to Hans?
Oh, okay.
You in there, Hans?
Yeah, that you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen?
Not really.
Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on, I'm by myself at the moment anyway.
Don't try any funny business, okay?
As if I would. Now get your butt inside. So, what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right?
Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before?
Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have?
Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry, too.
Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it.
Can you be serious, Hans?
I am.
I'm not sure how to face her now. So, I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here?
Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize.
I don't know. Alright, later, Gator.
Jill? It wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight. I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days.
Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy.
Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good.
I always wished I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them, and no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress.
I get you. You were so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dense side.
That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there, and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out like how I wanted to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach?
You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh?
What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise?
You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting.
Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything.
So, you still don't know why you're mad, right?
You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me. And because...
Now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is born as sin.
Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself.
What does that even mean?
That's for you to find out.
Lecter! Oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. It seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality, he does.
You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself.
He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. The next day, Mercy Hill Orphanage. I guess this must be the place? Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me.
She's gonna be here already, isn't she?
Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Ew. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part.
Yep, called it.
Jill? What are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents, too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it, or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, Please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No! No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids here had led, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children, too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kinda jealous. Achoo! That's adorable! They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Now I'm feeling worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. So seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you want to get going? Yeah. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time, but this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fine aside, that alone has made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. This sunlight does wonders in making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely love this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now, I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself, or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me. Not once. Lecter! Get back here! Today's the day you're finally going to do some work! Chloe? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work all that well.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter.
How did he get up there so fast? His agility is amazing.
Ha! You got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers!
Get back here! We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork! After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway.
I was hoping to finish this up tonight, but it's getting late now. I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for tonight. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, you can follow my YouTube channel link below to see my past streams, as well as my Twitter to be notified when I go live or further announcements. And I'll be back tomorrow night for more of Fan Content Friday, and we'll be playing more of Deltarune Plus. So, I hope I'll see you then. And if you stick around, I'll be dropping a raid. Let's see who I'm going to raid for tonight. Let's see. Let's raid Mr. JRPG, who's playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I hope you'll stick around for that, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a good night and take care, everyone. Bye.